Now today we're talking about the tonic chord in the key. The tonic chord in the key is C major in this key. The tonic chord is C. This will be Roman numeral I, and it is the first chord, first key, and the first function we deal with as the tonic. What are the things we could play over a C major chord when we want to improvise or compose a melody? Well, we can start with a C major scale, and we might want to be careful and avoid the F. That's kind of a harsh note in just a pure setting like this. We might use it as a passing tone or a tension note, but we don't want to lean on it with C. We wouldn't want a melody to come down and land, or an improvisation line to come and land on F with a C. And that includes the C major 7 if we had that. Now we're going to continue with what else we could play on this. The C major scale also could have, as the triad is here, we could use the pentatonic scale. This is the 5-note scale, 1, 2, 3, and it eliminates the 4th, 5, 6, and 1. So the 4th of this scale and the 7th are out, and that helps us when we're playing to always have good notes. So that's another scale that we could use for playing on a C triad, and we could also use that on C major 7. So this can be a little dissonant when you get there, but it's not horrible, something to be mindful of. Okay, the next thing that we can use is for playing over a C chord is the C chord itself. We could be playing the chord tones. Those are all good notes to use. We could also use the notes of the major 7. So we have the notes of the chords, and we have the last thing to mention is the guide tones. And the guide tones are found as the 3rd and 7th of a chord. So the 3rd of our C major 7 will be E. And the 7th of our C major 7 is B. These are two really good notes to play if you're going to create a melody or have target notes or improvise. Chord tones. So there's a lot of options starting to develop. This is something you should take into all 12 keys. Everything I just did there. Watch the video again and take it into the other keys, because that's how you're going to become really proficient on your instrument and really learn about composing. Because if we're going to go slow like this and do all of these really cool little ideas one at a time, if you take the time to go into the other 12 keys, you will not regret it. Every little step that we just went through can be added to those keys, and also write them out, because then you have this amazing arsenal of knowledge, and you don't have to be looking around and finding theory books. You'll get it all this right here and right at your fingertips with your own way of writing it down, your own notebook. So there is our first chord in the key of C that functions as a tonic. What that means is if I had a song, let's just say I took the 4 chord and I went to the 5 chord, and then I go to the 1 chord because that's a standard or strong resolution. So that's the first tonic approach. That's a normal, natural, and historically proven successful approach. And that's why we have 1, 4, 5 and the primary chords, and all of that has already been discussed.